So when I dropped my House of the Dragon is hot trash garbage vid on YouTube, watch it if you haven't, I said this about Rhaenyra being choked by Daemon. Adding the scene where Daemon chokes Rhaenyra was unnecessary, out of character, inappropriate, and sexist. And this about Daemon's character. And George R.R. Martin's Daemon would never fucking choke Rhaenyra in the books. And yet I find this morning a big hot D page on Twitter making fun of a new teaser scene for season 2, where Daemon violently throws something off the table to approach Rhaenyra, and Rhaenyra flinches back in fear. And it shows me that the hot D writers learn nothing from Game of Thrones and learn nothing from their own triggering, misogynistic writing from season 1. First, they made Alicent into a child bride, abuse victim, oblivious war criminal, when that had never happened to her in the books. And then they made Daemon choke Rhaenyra the same exact day that she had a miscarriage. The show uses assault and domestic violence against women where it never happened in the books. For what? To make George R.R. Martin's anti-war, anti-sexism story about how both sides were equally bad? To make the Greens, a misogynistic group of women-killing bigots, seem likable? To make Rhaenyra Daemon's physical abuse victim so he could be the Team Black villain? Daemon was already bad enough in the books with grooming Rhaenyra. A lot of people hate him off that, but adding extra scenes where he's abusive to all the women and girls in his family is harmful and irresponsible representation to their characters. They deserve better. And no one's gonna turn from Rhaenyra's side when she's being both abused at home and fighting a war she didn't start. As my friend said today, the shitty writers of this show are so unprofessional for writing violence and essay to hype up the marketing. Emma Darcy, Olivia Cook, and Matt Smith have all expressed discomfort with having to act out unnecessary abusive scenes.
Yeah, I mean, I think me and Emma had similar question marks about it, but it was written, it was written that way. There it is. And
my other friend and fellow creator, Phoenix Ashes, said we should boycott the show. If Hot D has to keep including added extra scenes of sexual and gender violence, they're not respecting the story they're adapting. They're not respecting the actors, and they're not respecting the audience. I don't feel respected as a woman watching this shit, and I've been saying this about the showrunners. If you can't tell this story honestly, then you shouldn't write it. Every day, these hot D writers show that they are not responsible enough to tell the story. The writers need to make a statement about this. And I could talk about how using violence in the show so casually has desensitized the audience to this misogynistic writing, but that will be for another video. Later.